Hey, good morning, friends. Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back, Twitter. It will always be Twitter, and we're live on Twitch. Bro, ChatGPT is a butthole. That thing always gives you like wrong information. Total butt face. Yeah, let's turn up some brightness. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, feeling great. Day 21, sober. Feeling great. Ready to dunk on these suckers. Check it out. I can hide behind my screen. Ooh. So yeah, how y'all doing? 1 to 100. How y'all doing? Doing a little better today. Doing a little better. A little bit grouchy, but doing better. Had a nice sleep last night. Had some cool dreams last night. Pretty cool. Had a dream with me, and I was at this fairground, you know, like a festival or carnival, and you got like rides and stuff. And Sami was there, and he was standing there having a cigarette. And I went up to him, and I'm like, dude. And then I stood beside him. He's like, man, you're tall. And I'm like, yeah. And then we hugged, and then he took my hat. He took my hat and he disappeared. And then the carnival was shutting down. And I went up to the places where they're like packing their stuff up, and I'm like, yo, can I buy a hat? And they're like, no, we're shut down. I'm like, well, don't you want money? Just give me a hat. And they didn't give me one. So the carnival was at the park by my house where I grew up. And it wasn't like it was my house, and my family was there. So I go running all the way home to come tell Twitter about how I met Sami. And and yeah, then I went to go find my phone, and I woke up. Man, electronics don't work in dreams. You ever know that? You ever notice that? Like light switches, cell phones, phone numbers, nothing works. It's so trippy. But yeah, that was awesome. That was an awesome dream. It was one of the best ones I've had yet. Oh, we got a death block coming here. Look out. Nailed a trade this morning. Well, I round tripped one, but then nailed the other one. Well, good thing I front ran my exit, because man, that sucked. That would have sucked if I would have got stopped out. It would have got me for sure. Look at how grouchy this thing is. It's more grouchy than I am. Hold on. Just get a little adjustments here. Yeah. Where are we at? Zoom. Let's see here. I was short in here, and then it came up and stopped me out, and then I tried again here and closed it right at the bottom, and then it went boom, and it would have totally round tripped me again. Boy, oh boy, I teach my students to front run exits, especially in these markets, man. It's been like, remember that time at Pelosi's house with the hammer? Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. Oh boy. No, 1 to 100, how y'all doing? I don't see any hundreds in here. I don't see any ones. I see a 99. That's pretty cool. We got the lifer after party here. Lunchtime. I'm not really like super interested in trading. So if you guys are, if it does something cool, maybe I'm framing this both directions. It's not high probability right now. It's very, very low grouchy probability. So I do see what's going on here, and I don't mind it, but at the same time, it could come up for this double top easily. So I'm gonna tag this, and you know, I kind of want this new week opening gap, or what you guys call a CME gap. I don't call it CME, we call it new week opening gaps. So we paint this purple, because I don't know. There are times in the market when I don't know what the hell it wants to do. So I just sit still usually. But that won't stop me from taking a scalpy poo. Get my butt kicked or not, whatever. No biggie. So we are up $4,200 for the month of March. And I kind of like that number. I don't want to ruin it. And that's just PM session. That's not my AM sessions. You know, PM sessions are rude. Getting into the chat here. What's going on? Good morning, friends. Oh, you guys are lucky. I got the messages open. I'll leave it open for today. But usually I save that for my members. Members only. So yeah, you got lucky today. Shout out, we got MVP, the most valuable player. And we got Alex. What's up, brother? Man, you are freaking on fire. Look, I gotta tell you something, man. So you remember how you were terrified of clicking the button just a couple days ago? And then you got those free accounts and, you know, you got your feet wet. I need to tell you something, man. This is where it starts, okay? Because the thing is yes, you're doing really good right now, okay? I remember I had a student that was on a savage win streak, took a savage payout. Like what people make in a year, this guy took a big fat payout, okay? And then he got his arse handed to him on a silver platter. And then he left for like 2 months. And I'm like, dude, you're good. You just need to learn how to lose. And he's like, okay. So the thing is, bro, is now that you're engaging with price and you're passing funded accounts, you have to chill out. You're trading way too much. Okay? It gives you a false sense of, you know, it's giving you an unrealistic sense of Jediism. And the markets have a very, 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 very good way of railroading that confidence. And that's where the death spiral starts. Okay? Now, I've seen this countless times throughout many successful students. Okay? So I need you to stick in the kill zones. I need you to stick to your plan. Now, if you're demoing, whatever. Okay, if you're paper trading, whatever. But like when you're sending me charts at like midnight EST and Asia and London and New York close and then back to Asia, that's gonna wreck you. You have to stick to your higher time frames and your kill zones because it's time first and then price. And although you're doing well right now, okay, it's a warning. Chill out before you destroy yourself and all this work that you've accomplished and all your successes. Okay, it's a warning. You don't want these markets to catch you with your pants down, because as soon as it starts getting really unfavorably grouchy, like it's been decent the last few days, right? But like once you start to take losses, it's gonna piss you off, and you won't be able to let it go. Now, this might not be true for you. You might be just those one in a million freaks that, you know, it doesn't bother you and you'll just wait for the next setup. Sure. But I'm telling you, bro, you need to bank your mental capital. If your mental capital is bankrupt, you're not going to have any to deploy your plan. Okay, your kill zones are from 1 to 5 a.m. EST and from 7 to 11 a.m. EST. I don't want to see you trading Asia. Okay, so now that you're at this level, I'm going to teach you how Asia predicts the day. Okay, because it's not random. This stuff ain't random. It's not buying and selling pressure that's going on here. Asia's got that little tiny secret in there that'll help you determine what you want to do for the following day. Okay, so Asia is between 7 or 8 p.m. You could say 8 p.m. to midnight. That's Asia session, regardless of whatever. If you're new here and you say, oh, Asia's dead, go do your own thing. But Asia is between 8 and midnight, okay? And I'm going to teach you a little clue. And we've already went through this our last session. And so you're trading too much at this moment and you need to calm down. Start using that Asia range to project your highs and lows for the day. Because that little tiny range in there, bro, will tell you where you want to go and how you're going to get there and by what time. Okay? So let's go back to, study mode, and let's start studying the Asian ranges and also the flout. And if I'm saying things that people have never heard before, check it out. goodmorningfriends.com. I'll teach you how to trade. It's difficult at first, especially when you don't have somebody who actually knows how to trade teaching or like showing you stuff on YouTube and stuff. Those guys suck. And yeah, I'm on YouTube, but I'm also on Twitch. But I also call the market out before it happens, before the day even opens, and I trade it. So people don't do that because they don't know how, right? And then also losing is a big part of the game. Lots of people don't know how to lose. That's kind of what wrecks everybody is they go through periods of just killing it, and then when the market's grouchy, they can't just let go of one loss. It's like I was saying last week, I'm up, what is it, 10, 11 grand for the PM sessions for the year so far. I'm not going to be butthurt that I lose $1,500. It's not a big deal. And people will be like, oh, he lost trades. Yeah, so what? So what? I lost the trade. What are you doing when you lose trades? You're destroying yourselves, typically. Coffee's cold. But, yeah, man. Let's go back and do a study mode because I got lots to show you. And now that the markets seem to be loosening up a bit, we're likely going to have some fun here in April. So just chill out, broski. And that's exactly what I wanted to see from that gap. My death block. We got a swing low here. We got this puppy here. And I would like to see that purple box touched. So if we can touch the purple box, what time is it? 12:30. We'll see what happens. So far, so good. I would like to take a long to this double top. So I'm going to wait very, 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 very patiently. And wait for that. And you can see in this 15-minute chart how it's just death. Utter death in here. Like, oh, you trying to get long? You trying to get short? Well, yeah. Now that the markets are, now that we've actually seen a run through the IPTA range, we're going to be back in, we're going to be going hard here. So, yeah. Look, man, I was going to show you something cool, okay? What you were showing me last night was pretty cool, but at the same time, bro, like, I know you're trying to discover things and stuff like that. We'll get to that stuff, okay? I got way better stuff to show you than that, or than this. But you can, instead of taking your fibs down to here and turning on your traditional retracements, and you were like, hey, this 786 is good. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Instead of taking it down here or up from here where you were, pull from the top of the order block, okay? And that's how you're going to get some pretty awesome sensitivity with your traditional retracements, right? So this is something that I don't really talk about much, but typically we're pulling from the bottom or there, right? Pull from that top of that order block and the top of these bodies, right? Just like that. okay? And that's where you're gonna find awesome sensitivity. So when you were showing me last night, you were on the 786, but it was actually on the 618. Yeah. So let's go to this chart here. And you were showing me that. So this is one of those sensitive levels that are pretty sweet, and you can do that in your lower time frames too. But enough about that. We're just gonna hang out. This thing needs to move, get its butt moving before I actually want to touch it. So welcome Twitch. If you're new and you're watching, hit that follow button. I'm live almost every day, pretty much every PM session. Yeah, we just trade and hang out, listen to beats. What else do we got here? Dahabahama, Wild Berries, Ricky did it, Mr. Butters, C-Torp, good morning, Reliable J, good morning, Busta, Mario, Likey, Offneer, Sniper, Giaco! What's going on, brother? What's up? Where we got here? Busta, been a minute. Hope you're doing great, brother. We got Mad Medic. Hey, you prefer us in Twitch or here? Don't matter. I prefer it here, but whatever. It doesn't matter. You guys can choose. I'm typically just paying attention to the YouTube chat. I'm brand new to Twitch, so yeah, it's no biggie. Apparently, you get paid a lot of money to be on Twitch if you get a lot of followers. So I'll check that out. But really, realistically, I'm just bringing more people into trading, right? And the more normies I can get from these other platforms, the better. Especially when we're talking about crypto, because crypto is going to moonshot eventually. And hey, shout out to Crypto Lifer. Check his Discord out. It's pretty cool. It's a paywall, but it's pretty cool. Got really nice people in there. Typically, buttholes don't want to pay $99 a month because they're cheap. But it filters out. It filters out a lot of losers, just to put it blankly. And yeah, the quality of people in there is mwah! I love you all. What else we got here? Savin, what's up? Who's that? Conjeno. We're gonna call you cojones because I can't read Mexico. I'm Snow Mexican. Gypsum Geek, what's going on? Yulhang, guess I'm lucky today. BC Drums, what's going on? Timmy313, we got Staz and Bitmat. Luca, MG, what's going on, brother? How you been, man? You doing good? Nice to see you. Anunnaki, again, nice to see you, brother. No Pants ICG, good morning, friend. Yeah, if anybody's interested and want to learn how to trade for a living, check out goodmorningfriends.com. Hit me up, send me a message, and yeah, just be dedicated, okay? Don't think you're gonna make money tomorrow. You gotta actually practice. You gotta actually learn, and just shout out in the chat if trading with me has changed your life. Press 1 in the chat. If you're still struggling and you're still learning, press 2 in the chat. If you think you're gonna make it. Nice, MVP 7 for me. Just wanted max amount to get max payout. Nice, yeah. Good job, man. Good job. Ricky did it. Good morning, friends. Good morning, everybody. Busta, just chilling, enjoying life, getting nice sleeps. You wouldn't think that marijuana was like so detrimental to your health, man. My belly feels better, my brain feels better. I'm more clear, like clean thinking. I'm back to being a nut job, so that's just normal. Bro, spamming ones. Yeah, I love you guys. ChatGPT sucks. Yeah, use Claude. All right, cool. Yeah, I was swearing at it yesterday. Piece of crap. Hey, what's up, Sniper Meow? Nice to see you, bro. Hope you're doing great in your new life. Another successful student, fired as boss, moved countries, killing it. Man, I wish all my students could do what you do. Especially like even Alex, man, you are on fire. Ricky says Claude's way better. Nice. Off near 100. John Connor 97. Busta 99.9. Sniper says, yeah, wait till you come 3 months. You will be done with all your dreams. Yeah, it's funny. You're like, oh, this is what I'm going to do when I make it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then you finally make it. And you're like, I don't want to do that. I got other stuff to do. The dreams you think you have now totally get annihilated with bigger dreams. That's right. Yeah, the dreams are trippy, man. Like, oh my goodness. Hey, we're running towards my box. Sweet. Sami was in my dreams, man. Yeah, dude. It was trippy. So was Andrew friggin' Tate. Okay, so I was the night before I had a dream. Okay, now check this out. The night before I had a dream, and I lost my cell phone. Okay, and I couldn't think of anybody's phone numbers but my mom's. So I'm at, it was right in, like, going into a town where there's like this complex and stuff like that. And I go in there and I go into my friend's house, which ended up being Andrew and Tristan Tate. And I go in, they offer me a cigar. They're like, yeah, come wait for your mom. We're just loading up cars. We're going to go rip around on the racetrack. And I'm like, all right. They're like, you want to come? I'm like, no, I'm stressed out right now, man. And it was so weird because it was like half my life now and half the dream. So like the place that I was in was the dream, but all the people that I knew were from this reality. And so were so like, I don't know how, I couldn't figure out my own freaking phone number. I couldn't figure out my wife's phone number. And then so my mom came to pick me up, and then I was at the Tate's house, right? So she went to the address to come pick me up, but I was at the Tate's house, and then I called her and she's like crying, and I'm like, oh, I'm just with the Tate bros. Having a cigar, and she's like, oh, okay, and she comes and picks me up. Holy man, the dreams are awesome. And they feel like right now, like they feel like life. Like they're not like, one of those like, weird, dreams, just like, what a dream is, right? I'm talking about reality, like right now, breathing, touching things, and like leaves waving in the wind and stuff, like real vivid. And I used to do lots of fun stuff when I was a raver, you know what I mean? Serial. And I had some trippy dreams then too, but these are fire. Holy moly. Yeah. One's in the chat. Yeah, till Hex moves. Hey, Hex is moving. Hex has almost reached half parity with P-Hex. So, yeah. Real risk is missing out, boys and girls. Okay? So you're not going to miss $10. You're not going to miss $100. Just toss it in and forget about it. It's funny. As soon as I started complaining on the internet, it started going up. I have a right to complain. Okay? I've been around a minute, and I'm sick of being down 90%. So, if you're just getting in and you think, oh, I'm down 50% or whatever. We are ultra wrecked right now. But so were we when Bitcoin came out. It went from the top to the bottom, down 60%, down 80%, and all you had to do was hold. So that's all you got to do. Just hold. Eventually the markets will go up. Who cares if it takes 5 years? We didn't come to get stupid rich quick. We came to get stupid rich for good. Yeah. Still haven't been liquidated. J Money Friend. Yeah, nice. Yo, that's actually really good. The whole entire planet has been liquidated 7 times in the last 8 months, especially with this government shutdown. And if you haven't been rocked and wrecked and just completely liquidated, man, pat yourself on the back. Peacock around the house. Let your feathers feather, because That means that you're a part of the tiny little bit of people out there that are not wrecked. And that's the truth. Like, if you knew what I knew about what these markets are all about, well, I'll tell you, it's a slaughterhouse. It ain't nothing more than a slaughterhouse. That's all. It's designed to wreck people. That's it. That's it. It's not designed for you to make money. And so if you're making money, you're doing really good. Gypsum Geek 1, nice. Changing lives over here. Didn't trade the last 3 weeks, feeling good and probably going for another 3. Hey, man. Well, look, here, the reality is, man, April usually makes the bottom of the year. If we're bullish, okay? And we're almost at April. So, like, Thursday and Friday are going to be really telling for what we're going to do for the rest of the year as far as market direction, okay? So you're on point, but, like, you might miss on some fabulous trades the second and third week of April. So it's good to have that mindset, but at the same time, if your setup is kicking you in the nuts, hit it. It's called self-defense. Always learning. What's up? Belly issues for real? Yeah, man, because, marijuana leads to munchies, and when it comes to like sugar and stuff, I was just going ape on sugar. Sugar and bread and just eating, and I'm so skinny. It didn't even affect me. So I'm like, I'm freaking bionic. And ever since I ditched weed, I haven't eaten any sugar. I haven't had a chocolate bar. I haven't had any candy. I ditched bread entirely. Just took it right out of my life. No more grain brain. That stuff is poison. It is utter poison. I don't even know if you can get bread that's not poison these days. Yo, Mario pressed 1. Nice. Attaboy. Nice. And, like, all these guys that are pressing 1 in here, you need, if you're new with me or you're just watching, you need to understand something. I'm not a signals guy. Okay, I taught these guys how to read the market, and they created the success themselves. It's their hard work. I wish all my students could, change their lives and be as successful as these guys. It's not going to be the case for everybody. Because once you learn what I'm doing here, it's all about your self-control and how you're managing yourself. So I don't have anything to do with that at all. That's all you guys. So, hanging out with me just hits different. There's been a good bit who have fired their bosses after learning from you. I'll get there. Timmy313, you will. And that's exactly what I was just talking about. You've been with me, you've been, out of my bird's nest for, about a year now. And, I assume you've gotten a couple payouts, but like it is, man, it's really tough to manage yourself, especially when you're a psychopath like me. And it took me a really long time to manage that and manage myself while I'm taking losses. It really did. And eventually you'll just go, man, it is or it isn't. Like if you guys go on my Twitter page just below this post, you'll see my trade. It's a live account. It's not a funded account. And, you're managing your risk, it round trips you and you're waiting again. You're waiting for the model. You're not, going, I'm going to flop and grope everywhere. It's like, no, I want to see something specific. It's time for that to happen. And you're going to wait for the model. And if you can't wait, that's just it, man. That's just it. So I stress this all the time. Maximum daily loss limits. Not the ones the accounts give you. Personal daily loss limit. It can be 500, it can be 1,000, and I think January was up 3,800 or 3,500 or something. I'll have to go back in the videos. I removed the thing, but I took 3 maximum daily loss limits, and I'm still up. February took 2 maximum daily loss limits of $1,500, still up. Actually, as a matter of fact, I was at break even for February, and then I nailed a banger trade right on the last day and ended up pulling up $3,200 or something like that. So that was awesome. But again, maximum daily loss limits. Can't stress this enough. And if you can just do that one little thing, you will be consistent. That's it. That's the only thing that you need now to be consistent, bro. Daily loss limits. Mine's $1,500. Like even like the month of March, the month of March, even Friday, I took a maximum daily loss limit, and then it ended up doing, or was it Thursday? No, it's Friday. And then it ended up doing exactly what I wanted it to do. Nah, it was Thursday. Boy, oh boy, it's so annoying, man. It is, and it's just like a twist of the knife, but you have to learn to bask in that pain. You have to condition yourself to it instead of just reacting and clicking the button. You know, you got to get that impulse control. And sir, my football will be what delivers that. Higher time frames, okay? Higher time frame arrays, and your time to trade. Don't complicate it. It's not that complex, bro. Right? All these things that ICT teaches, opening range gaps, all these new shiny objects he throws out there, they're not useless, but at the same time, I don't use any of that stuff. You know, if it's available and it's in my face, sure. But like, you got to be looking at the clock, you got to look at the clock first and then the candlesticks, bro. It's time and price, not price and time. But yes, absolutely, your football flag is a banger. Damn, missed the notification. What's up, E-Boogie? I've been smoking quads every day for more than half of my life, and you just made me want to quit to have vivid dreams again. Bro, the dreams are worth quitting. Like, I'm going to bed and I'm excited to go to bed, man. I wake up and go to the bathroom. I'm excited to go back to sleep. Oh, man. They're fun. I was supposed to be sitting in the Lambo with baddies by now. Yeah, I know, man. I know. I was supposed to buy my mom her own place by now. And, you know, we're just waiting, bro. All I gotta say to everybody here is don't sell. And there's nobody besides myself and your friend Sami and, you know, maybe like a handful of others that are saying, oh, nobody's talking about altcoins. Nobody's talking about, you know, brand new stuff. They're all chasing metals. They're all chasing oil. The crypto community is wrecked and dead. And I've seen this throughout time where this exact same thing happens every cycle. And that's the only thing that keeps me going is the fact that I'm seeing these repeating phenomenons throughout the marketplace and the sentiment in people. Everybody gets deathly bored. Crypto bleeds out. And then when everybody's gone and spiritually wrecked and smelly, that's when we get going. So this one's just dragging out extra long. It is what it is, man. I'm going to drink milk until I grow up and become a... What's up, bro? What's up, Bellicose? Peacocking? Nice, attaboy. Yeah, I think I need a peacock thing now. No more space cake for a friend. That's right. We call it goy nip. Bro, you put goy in front of anything and nobody's going to want to touch it. Ain't that right, Stas? Who else we got here? Honestly, much of everything is poison. Yeah. Cutting sugar is a huge impact on my life. Yeah, man, I agree with that. I don't wake up with inflammation or headaches or like stomach aches. I feel like I did when I was younger. I'm going to be 40 in a few days, and I feel like I'm 20 again. Yeah, legit. Like I'm in my gym every day. I'm playing with my kids more. You know, I'm not just sitting there burning out. It's great, man. It's great. MG, I don't have time to trade anyway. I'm deep in work to get someday. I found something with a good hourly loan, so I'm trying to milk it for as long as it lasts, which is probably 3 more weeks. All right. Ooh. Yeah, man. Thing about this is it's fractal and it repeats every day, so you don't even have to worry about it. It's not going anywhere. And it might be loosened up a little better by the time you do come back. Salary, not a loan. That's what you meant. I don't have time to trade. I'm deep in work to get some money. I found something with a good hourly salary. Ooh, nice. That's what it is, man. You need to have mental capital. And if you don't have mental capital, you don't have a trading plan. Time expansion window is what helping my trading. Nice. I think it's cool that TraderBay puts the lockout button on and helps you really itching to trade and have already taken your allowed trades for the day. Yeah, man. Yep. Top Step. Oh, no. Yeah, Top Step too. Top Step was cool until they started changing their payout rules. And I mean, I'm still funded with them. I don't trade that much. I'm not really a big fan of their platform. But, they pay out. They have not ever denied me a payout. So, yeah. I just don't like how even on their live accounts, not just a past evaluation, like sim funded or whatever you call it. Those are the X. What's it called? Anyway, on their live accounts that they give us, they changed the rules. They're capping payouts and they're being really rude. So I'm just not into. I'm just sick of all of these prop firms. You're correct, Master Friend. I've taken 20K in payouts in my second year from my studies with you. I can't thank you enough for all you do for us. I love you, man. Good job. I'd swear, but I promised Sam I wouldn't. So good job. F-words. Yeah, man. Day 4 without cigarettes. Holy shnikey, boogie. That's going to be a tough one for me. I'm ready to go light one up right now because you said the word cigarette. Try Celia or Kalia. Bro, you spelling words that start with a Z that I can't pronounce. Oh, I'm retarded. Thank you, buddy. Not all profit, but green in the long run. Attaboy. What's up, Bellicose? Just chilling. BCS sent a message. Come hang out. 40, just a kid. Yeah, I know, hey. Yeah, I know. You were one of the first real motivating people that reached out to me when I was just learning. Awesome, Wild Berries. I've seen someone spam ones in the chat, like big giant ones. I don't see that message. It's awesome to see friends crushing it. You will succeed if you absolutely believe it. I believe a lot here will surpass what they believe they can do by far. That's just it, man. If I learned anything from Andrew Tate, it was you know how you meet stupid people but they're really successful and you're like, how in the earth did you get this far in life? It's because they're so dumb that they can't even consider failure an option. There's just only one way forward: success. And as soon as you start considering failure an option, you drift towards that. So you can't do it. You got to just it's the curve of the intelligence curve, you know? So yeah, man, lots of smart people. And that's why I'll always call myself retarded. Even though I might be smart in some areas, there's just only a one way forward: delusional success. That's how it works. I turned 41 this year and I'm in better shape than almost 18 years old. Got my 6-pack back and it's not beard. Nice. Hey, what's up, Frazzles? What's up, people? Hope all good. Yeah, man. How you doing today? 1 to 100, bro. How you doing? I live off of disabilities, so I have to be really good before I start trading live funds, because when I do, they'll take my benefits. And if I have just beginner luck, it will crush my way of living. Yeah, man, you're totally right. You don't want to have a false sense of success at all. And I mean, we've been learning, well, you guys, I've been teaching you guys that have been with me for the last year, in the most treacherous time the markets have ever offered, ever. Like, I know people that have been in this stuff for 30 years, man. And they're going, yeah, I've never seen it like this in my life. Here, we'll go to the daily chart because this thing is just gross. Look at that. Would you look at that? This is like we did no problem managing through this and calling the market out. But as soon as we got here, this is where the real pain started. Oh man, if it was boy. And yeah, we've just never seen it like that in the history of Nasdaq. It's been really rough. Like, boy, oh boy. So you guys that are learning through this, you learned in legendary mode. Like, you remember when Halo came out and you put it on legendary and then you go and start kicking butt or get eaten by zombies? Yeah, it's been hell. I feel, on one hand, I feel bad for the beginners, especially if they've got no true guidance to manage these markets. But at the same time, you guys that are hanging out with me, you're in legendary mode. And once it goes into easy mode, boy, you're going to make a buttload of money. You know, it's one thing when you're learning in easy mode here, and just like you said, you get this false sense of, expectations of yourself, and you think, oh, I'm just going to make, money all the time, every day. And then it gets into this, and you're like, what the heck just happened? And then it just eats you and totally destroys you. Yeah. So you guys are right on schedule. It's not going to be like this forever. And look at this grouchy butthole. Just go to my purple box already. What time we got? 47? Sitting here chilling. Maybe I'll take a peek at Twitch. See if anybody's watching. That one's going to take a while to build up. There's a lot of competition on Twitch. I got 4 followers and no viewers. Yep, gonna be tough, but that's okay. It's okay. Like clockwork, got an achievement. Sweet. You can please share on your social medias. I would appreciate it. Please hit the bell for notifications. I go live pretty much every PM session on the weekday. Saturdays doing little sessions sometimes. If we hit the bonus show at 50%, or if we hit the bonus goal 50% and then 100%, I'll do a tinfoil stream where I go off, start talking about things that I shouldn't be talking about. It's always a good time when the nice guy snaps out. Yeah, if you guys could share on X, that would be great. Help with the visibility. Not everybody needs to be begging for time off, stuck in rush hour, and just doing all that stuff all the normie NPCs are doing. And if you have an awesome job, I ain't pooping on it. At all. Some people love their jobs and they love their lives. I was watching a video of these guys building a house yesterday, and I was just like, half of me wanted to go and do it again, and half of me was like, gross. Yeah. It's fun. You're out there, you're working out, you're with your buddies, goofing around, putting stuff together. It's pretty fun, but I'd rather be home with my kids. Timmy's got big dreams too, man. He wants to start a place to help people get off of drugs and alcohol. So I'm telling you right now, man, maximum daily loss limits is going to get you there. Just turned 56 2 weeks ago. Happy birthday, brother. Aw, you didn't tell me it was your birthday. 56er. That's awesome, bro. Happy birthday. Put a HBD in the chat for happy birthday for our friend Buster. April, it should get good until summer at least. I agree. And I would argue that I would anticipate that we'd get an extended period in the markets where, it gets nice again. I don't even care if it goes up or down anymore. I mean, crypto's pissing me off, but at this point, just do something. Do something cool. It's not doing anything cool yet. Just wait. I'm an old man. Bro, somebody who's 75 would call you a youngin' too, so you're not that old. Just take care of your health and push to 90. I'm telling you right now, do like Tai Chi or some kind of Chinese Kung Fu. I really, really like relaxed forms, and you'll keep your joints and your brain really sharp and not clicking. Take my word for it, all right? My Shifu, he lived till he was like 94 years old. and you'd think he was like 20. Oh boy. Yeah, kung fu will keep you nimble. Gypsum. Is NQ easier to read and map? Thank you, Master Friend. I mean, Bitcoin is like NQ's little sister. Okay, once they put a futures contract on that puppy, say goodbye to your unicorn. That's when Bitcoin changed from being, a commodity and buying and selling pressure to BlackRock owning it and just robbing everybody. The only thing Bitcoin is good for is liquidity sweeps for the little tiny circle of people that devour the big circle. That's it. That's all it's designed to do now. So, it's not. Some days, man, I'll be looking for NQ to do something, and then Bitcoin will do exactly that, and literally exactly what I wanted Nasdaq to do, and Nasdaq just sit there and chop out all day. And then there's times where Bitcoin will just chop out all day, but Nasdaq will be the mover. But when they both move together, that's when you get really good dynamic runs. So the asset is not really important in that aspect. It's just about you managing your losses when it's not favorable one way or the other. April 28th, you'll be 53. Holy shnikey BC drums. I thought you were like 30, dude. That's crazy. Rick Ridgie, I turned 50 last week. Aries too. Rock, word up. Holy moly. Oh, you guys are way older than me. Now I feel really young and tiny. Echo. Keep the libido high. I'll get there. Just up to my discipline on how fast it happens. I have 10 years clean in December, so I wanted to help others achieve that. Nice. One of my friends, one of my friends, he's just got 10 years, and he was really a good influence on me to get me off the weed, off the goynip. And he does a recovery space, and just being there really did stuff, and yelling at us, being like, get off the drugs, loser. No, it's great, man. That's good. Congratulations, man. 10 years is a big deal. My wife's dad runs the recovery NA stuff here where we're at. He's like, and then his wife's the treasury, and they're really involved in that stuff for people who really need the groups and stuff like that. I'm not bragging at all, but when I quit hard drugs, I didn't need a group. I just changed my lifestyle. With the weed, I kind of have my friends in that area of life, but it wasn't like an NA group or whatever. It was just a good influence. So some people need that. They really do. I'm an all or nothing kind of guy. I'm either going to go ham and be up for 6 days, or I ain't going to do it at all. So yeah, some people need that, man. I watched you on Leverage Mastery for over a couple years. Is NQ completely different? Well, the plan, you see, here's the thing. When you're in the Discord and I'm teaching you guys leverage stuff, I'm basically rewriting the language from what I do in Nasdaq so that you guys can understand with the tools that you use. So basically what I'm trying to say is I'm translating the language from what I'm doing here into one indicator. It's still time-based setups that I'm offering you. And what I'm doing here is light years beyond the leverage mastery. But you can't do that stuff that I teach in Bitcoin with the leverage mastery that I do in that we're doing here, and because you can't martingale your way into a position, right? You're never not gonna have a liquidation price in Nasdaq. That's not the way it works. But when I'm teaching you leverage, I'm teaching you how to trade with no liquidation price at all, ever. So they can't get you. They can't stop hunt you. They can't death drop you. You know, it's just about you sticking to the model, finding the bottom of the day, either in the morning or in the afternoon, and then you getting in on the ride. So it's kind of the same, but a little bit different. As a friend, we get the whole month of April for our birthdays. Let's go. Yeah, free. Just turned 39 last week. John Connor, nice. Oh, well, that's cool. It's very rewarding work when people actually help themselves after you help and support. I know, right? And because of that, many people started quitting after I did, and they're following my lead. So it's just become this like snowball effect of greatness for our people. And it's been an awesome, awesome time. I never knew that people would be following my lead, so that's why I keep posting those funny tweets about, you know, days on without weed and making funny videos. 38 2 weeks ago, C-Torp, nice, attaboy. Happy birthday, you guys, both of you. John Connor, C-Torp, who's that? Busta, awesome. Awesome. I quit cigs 2 weeks ago and a 2-pack of bellies a day, but I'm still smoking Indo. Yeah, man, ditch that stuff. It is trash. Oh, and another thing I didn't bring up was my heart. I didn't realize how unhealthy weed was, and now my heart feels really good. Like really, really, really good. Now, there could be the sugar too, right? But they both come hand in hand, in my opinion, for me. BC Drums, you'd be proud of me. I do not take others people's trades. I had to know what I could do with this on my own, and now I can. Yes, you can. Yep. That's one thing that I desire for all of you. Be independent of your own analysis. Don't worry about nobody else. As a matter of fact, you can start counter trading all the rookies with a high degree of success. Were you actually awake for 6 days straight? How long did you sleep? No. I just mean like, you know, going out and partying for a week straight is what I meant on that specific comment. You're welcome, John Connor. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Beautiful book about hearing trauma and recovery. The body keeps the score. Bessel van der Kolk. Nice. The heart is a magic stick engine. Keep good care of it. Yeah, going up with is hilarious. It makes me not want to even smoke anymore. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I got some funny memes for that too. Man, she does not want this purple box. What time is it? Yeah, we got another half an hour. Oh, we got some drum and bass happening now. About to get weird. How many people we got watching on X? How many retweets do we got? If you guys could retweet me on X, that'd be great. Help with visibility. Appreciate it. Bro, I've been going viral every friggin' week on X since I gave it a 3-day break. I left my account dormant for 3 days. I've gained over 2,000 followers. I hit 2 million views on a tweet, and every week I get at least 50 to 100,000 views on a few tweets. Man, it's you guys. They're the not only are the charts timed, but the shadow ban algorithms are timed too. Figured that one out. So if you guys feel like you're shadow banned and you're not getting really good engagement, you got to sit dormant for a few days. Treat it like you were locked out of your Twitter account for saying the N-word. Narrative. Don't say narrative. Those are banned words on Twitter. And yeah, you do that, and I'm telling you, your account will start soaring. And people will actually engage. Yo, I'm in March also. What's up, E-Boogie? Welcome. Bunch of Pisces in here. Bunch of Pisces in here. Oh, that was a good one. Holy shnikey, bro. That's funny. Oh, my goodness. Stas, shut up. Can't quit weed yet, but I'm about to harvest the best looking stuff I grew in a long time. Yeah, my grow tent is getting torn down right away. Nice. Is this going? Nice. That was cold. I'll let it sit too long. Thanks, baby. Shout out to Coast Babe. It's all good. Got based wife waffing over here. She makes a baddie stew, let me tell you. Picked her up from a sandwich shop. I was going through the drive-thru, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing after work? And she's like, nothing. And I'm like, you're coming with me, and we're gonna go have some babies. And she's like, okay. And then we did that. And then it's down, and then we're gonna have another baby. As soon as we hit this bull run, we're gonna have another baby. Can't quit weed yet. Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, my grow tent's torn down. I'm getting rid of it. I'm gonna sell my lights and stuff. I got really nice stuff too. I grew some nice stuff too. I'm just so over it, man. So over it. You know, ugh, yeah. Anyway, enough about that stuff. Waiting for the purple box. I would like it to be like 130 when it hits it. But whatever. All right, I'm gonna take a walk. Be right back.
But I'm so smart. Me, I am so smart. Me. Look at my magical indicator. Look at my squiggly line.
totally screwed with my thing, man. I added Kick to my live streaming, and then it totally disabled my stream elements. We gotta figure this out. 1 second. Thank you very much, P-Dad. Shout out to Dornowaffen. Appreciate you very much. Let me figure this out. Docs. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Activity feed. Come on. There we go. There we go. Let's see if this works.
But I'm so smart. Me. I am so smart. Me. Look at my magical indicator. Look at my squiggly line.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you very much. P-Die in the house. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. You know, he's been my main donor. Appreciate you, man. The bonus shows. Shout out to the Dono Waffen. And Waffen just means weapon in German, so don't read too deep into it. These are my weapons. Gypsum Geek, do you watch the Y-Files on YouTube? No. The only thing I watch on YouTube is Sami and Sammy. That's it. Nasdaq, more like Naswhack. Yeah, I know, right? How much you gonna flip your setup for? I might know a guy. I'm just gonna ditch it, man. Like, yeah, like the lights. I got food. I got stuff. I'm just gonna, put it on Facebook. Look at it. Almost touched the purple box. These guys who longed. Check this out. This is so funny. See, what happens is when you open up and it opens up this big bullish thing right here. When it opens up and starts ripping, people are like, oh, look at all the buying pressure. And then they put their stops in here. That's why it's torturing them right now. These guys who long this, their stops are in here and they're just getting tortured. Funny. I was hoping we could get into the death block, but it never happened yet. All right. Almost getting to that time. PA is crazy. Yeah, man. Nice blast off from yesterday, though. Yep. That's why we're gonna go eat those guys. What are we at? Oh my goodness, was it 80 or 60? 60, 61%. Nice. Nice. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell for notifications. Doing things that cannot be done. That's the boring part of trading, is waiting. They should just call it waiting. Yep, I'm waiting. What do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a waiter. What restaurant do you wait at? I don't work at a restaurant. this the death block? Yeah, in the 15 minute, 5 minute maybe. Let's check it out. It was right here. It was right there. You nabbed that swing low, and then the fair value gap right there. That was the death block. I made it up because I don't have a name for it. And we made a new model called the Armageddon. It's a unicorn that gets railroaded. Armageddon. Yeah, that would be a death block too, right? You got like an order block looking thing here. Snaps through it, fair value gap. Oh yeah, death block time. Boom, target acquired. And now we wait for the model. It's not really time yet, so I'm just gonna chill. Make sure that it actually wants to go up now. Check out that daily chart. You know, I don't actually know, but I'm ready to lose. See what the 15 seconds up to. Not yet. Not yet. There better be a tail on that candle. There's not. And we'll just wait. Just wait more. Purple box is the new day or new week opening gap, or what people call a CME gap. Full purport, 100%, we're going up. Yeah, just chill, bro. I don't want to ruin these gains, so we gotta just chill. Make sure everything's on sidey. Because we could slam right through this sucker. I'm telling you right now, we could just doom drop. So we gotta make sure that we're gonna make our thing here. As a matter of fact, put this on. Nice. Thanks, Based Wife Wobbin. Hey, why isn't that perfect? Hey, why isn't that perfect? It's gotta be perfect. Uh-huh. Here we go, consequent encroachment. I'd be turtle souping here. If I really thought it was going to go up violently, I would have been long already, but it's just not doing the thing yet. Nice job, Timmy. Previous week's low, he says. Ooh wee.
But I'm so smart. Me. I am so smart. Me. Look at my magical indicator. Look at my squiggly line.
Yo, who is that? Frazzles? Yo, 67, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Shout out. Nice. Send me some euro. Bro, you just doxed yourself. I know where you live. You live in Europe. I don't trust it. Not yet. Kinda not. Timing's off, so. Time first, then price. Nice, we got a hot coffee in here. Look out. All right. Maybe one more low. If we can leave that swing high alone. Or make one. Make one, we get a fair value gap, and then get going. Stopped out earlier, got back in for same target. Now BE, damn done. Not a Monday fan. Yeah. Well, Mondays on NFP are pretty nice. Typically. Today was just kind of grouchy. I'm not seeing the sensitivity I want to see. I would like to see that be a swing high here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we need this candle not to touch that high. No touchy. No touchy. That looks like balls. Fair value gap, please. Nice. There's my other low. Come on, touch the blue line. Do it. There we go. She's singing. She's calling my name. Master friend. Let's hang out, master friend. We got 22. Not bad, not bad. That's sensitive. Nice. Nice. Alright, this candle needs to touch that blue line down there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Seconds. Come on, touch it. Dang it. Almost. Almost. Man, this new update's really sensitive. Doesn't just stay put. Yeah, I didn't even do anything. Once again, I didn't do anything. It's just switching on its own. Come on, Tech Waffen. Get together. Where are we at? 26. All right, now snap up. Uh-oh, look out. Oh. It's not doing the thing. Damn it. Oh, it's not doing the thing. She's hungry. Told you guys, timing's off. Everything sucks right now. Come on, March. Don't be lame. All right, should we go for round 2 for music here? Hold on a second. Testing. Nice. Sound check. Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. Here we go. Uh-oh, she's melting through the gap, guys. Everyone's mogged. All right, so we're out 31. All right, give it 2 more minutes. All right, this candle is going to be really telling here. This one, right here. Boop, the blue line. Just not seeing it, man. I mean, she's gonna keep going, which we kind of want, you know. But I'd like a retracement. I don't want to chase short. That's dumb. Ooh, 40 people. What's going on, guys? Yeah, that candle didn't do what I wanted it to do. Looks like it's gonna keep eating people. We're in a rejection block right now on the monthly chart. It'd be nice if it snapped up when it's not doing it. This is what we wait for, you guys, in the morning time when it snaps. That's why I was willing to take that short. Oh, it touched the blue line. Let's see what it does. But, you know, once it came up here and it snapped down, that's why I was willing to try and short in here. I really wanted the breaker, but, you know, whatever. I really want that double top now. Here we go. Boopski poo. Snap. Snap. You can do it. And of course, there's no tail on that candle. Unbelievable. Oh, there's a one tick tail. Woohoo. Come on, baby. It's gonna be real patient for this one. It's the end of the month. I don't want to ruin it.
If only I could find a way. If find a way. If
Well, if I don't take your trade, I know many of you are going to be disappointed, but that's okay. I'm cool with that. Sometimes you just got to sit and chill. Do nothing when there's nothing to do. I'm going to be one and done here, so this will be the end of the show.
If only, if I know you're holding out on me. The puzzle's incomplete. So tired of solving mysteries. Just give me what I need. I wanna know it all. What makes you bleed? How you got those scars? I wanna know it all. Tell me who you are.
It's got to snap out of control right here. Right there. Boom. Give me. Gotta come right here. Quickly. No, that might not be it, guys. Reduce risk. If we lose that candle up, I'm out. I don't want to be a part of it. Harder. That's not sensitive enough. Bro. Oh, it closed up above half. We'll give it a minute. We got a launch here. Let me take this down a bit. Great. In 2 minutes and 10 seconds. That's not sensitive enough. Lame. One more minute. Get your butt going. I'm probably just gonna take it. Not for any other reason than it wasn't sensitive enough for me. We got 25 seconds for that to reach the black line or I'm out. Happy. 116 ticks. I'll take it. All right. Good morning, friends. That's how it's done. Okay? You wait. You're patient. You see the thing. Just take your money and run. At the end of the month. 40 ticks, 80 ticks, 100 ticks. That'll change your life as long as you're waiting for your model. And that was the model. It wasn't good enough for me. See how that candle closed here and didn't get a close above? That's an issue. And now we have a fair value gap in here. We can see another low. And that's what it means to, read price and understand that this thing can keep dumping. What a nasty game. So got about, 550 bucks or something. So add that on to 4,200. That means we're at 47, right? We'll just call it 4,700 bucks for the month, of March. We're all very, very patient, and that's how it's done, you guys. This thing looks like it could just tank right now. We'll sit here and watch for a little bit if you guys want, but that's pretty much the show. I do see this stuff. I see the equal highs, and we could be leaving that for this week, but like April next month. And yeah, I'll just get through the messages here. Yeah, I'm a genius. All right, with or without the hoodie today? Oh, I'm in a hoodie. I wear my suit when I leave my house, even if I'm going out for cigarettes. I'm wearing a suit. Frazzles and Pete-Eye, thank you very much for the dono. I appreciate you guys. That means a lot to me. And it means a lot to everybody who really loves the bonus shows. You don't have to support financially, just a retweet or a share on your social media, like on the YouTube channel. That's good enough. Yeah. My demo TP was there, moved it right to above the CE, new week opening gap to trail my stop. Nice. Target acquired. Nice. No pants. Break even. Had to run for lunch. Get the kiddo from school. Attaboy. Ooh, look at that. She's spiking. Not bad. I just see some issues down here. And she could keep going, and I don't care. I really don't. I see the setup. It looks like it wants to rip. I'm just not into it. That was good enough for me. True bank holiday next week. Uh-oh. Good Friday. Oh. It's Friday. Do you think USD will have a news driver since it's holiday? I don't think it's a banking holiday. It might be a holiday, but not a banking holiday. Because NFP is on Friday. And I've seen those folders. We got a red folder every day this week. Bouncing off the 1 hour order block. Nice. 786 hit. Nice. Damn it, friend. What did you do to NQ? Fix it. Yeah, man. What's up, frog tards? Hey, shout out Last Lap. Nice to see you. Loud and clear. Tom Petty, free falling. Yeah. Mean threshold. Those are order blocks. Consequent encroachments are gaps. 23K already, almost. Jeez, we need this. We needed this, you guys. We freaking needed this so bad. Okay? We needed this. The fact that we're going down instead of up first is awesome. because now that we got all this selling pressure, wink, wink, not a thing, everybody's going to be chasing the short. So I'm going to be looking to grab that bottom. Crypto included, Bitcoin, all that stuff. Yeah, we needed this. Serious. And if you just go and take a look at what happened last year, right? And those who were with me last year, you can confirm that I did call this dump. I did call the bottom of the year in April before it even happened. And then we started getting going. So, yeah. No indicator trading. Press like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. If you want to learn how to trade, hit me up on my website, goodmorningfriends.com. Come hang out with us in the morning. Be dedicated to learning. Don't force it. Yeah, and there we go. Well, that has no wick on it. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. High. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, you guys. Trading's not that hard. People just make it really hard and make it look difficult. Let's go Monday. Boom, 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 chicka boom. Nice, E-Boogie. Got my coffee now. Much better. I know this one's warm. And I'm on fire. Bro, I see this thing tanking. Just realized she tapped my terminus. Nice, attaboy. Much love, friends in. I took it. I'm a genius. Nice. And that's how it's done. God bless everyone. Yes, man. I am Zeus and I approve this message. Suit flies, bro. I'm wearing a suit all day, man. If I leave my house, like yesterday, I went to go, what was I doing yesterday? I think I just went to go get smokes or something. Yeah, I wore my suit all day, dude. Are we copy trading? Where's my button? We tried. Maybe next year. I'm ready to put some pants on next month. Attaboy. Shut up. Trading is really hard. I disagree. It gets easier. Yourself and your impulse control makes it hard. That's it. You got to stick to a model, stick to your time to trade, and accept your fate, win or lose. That's it. That's the magic to trading. It doesn't matter if you're playing harmonics, supply and demand, SMC, pattern trading. It doesn't matter, man. You stick to your model, and then if you win, you quit. If you lose, you quit. It sounds easy, but it's hard because you have human emotions in there. You are an ocean of emotion, my friend. Blah, Jay, what's going on, brother? It's you versus you. The longer you trade, the more you see that. Yeah, exactly, right? She's going up. And so we're in the macro now. So if we can hold this specific candle right here, that, right there, you can see that target right there. Make sure that has no wick on it. 263.50 and the high is 263.50. So yeah, we can definitely see that by the end of the day. I'm gonna just sit here and watch it. If you guys want to hang out for a few more minutes, I still got some coffee left. This is a good one. Oh yeah, hazelnut coffee from Melita, pretty good. We need sensitivity. Boom. Snap up. Do it. See, it's chicken poop. She doesn't want to. She wants to eat people, you guys. It's typical for the end of the month. As a matter of fact, open 207.75, high 204. Wait, did I see that wrong? Oh, there we go. 207.75, high. Yeah, so we need to hold that for support. Bare minimum. Right here, Phil, you drunk bugger. Belly button and all. Yeah, that's something. Hit the like and hit the belly button and all. Don't forget he loves you. You're right, man. Being patient and being content with what happens it is hard. That's the hard part. The trading part's easy. Dealing with emotions is really hard, and that's why you journal. If you're not journaling, you're not progressing, or at least not as well as you could be if you were journaling. That I can tell you. For years, I was like, I don't need to journal. I know what an order block is. And then when I started journaling,
I tried.
We did our best. That's all that
I did
matters.
my best. We tried.
Maybe next year we'll come back and try it
Maybe
again.
next year. I'll come back and I'll try it next year.
Oh, Stas, thank you very much, brother. Shout out from Stas in the chat. Don't know Waffen, appreciate you, man. What were we saying? Yeah, just emotions. Yeah, so you're journaling. That's what it was. Yeah, journal. And then you'll see massive, measurable progress in yourself. And with that, I think I'll shut her down. She's just being a grouchy butthole. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. We will see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. And be safe.
Thank you.